Good morning, Forest. I'm Kendall Hunt.
And I'm Cheyenne Paquette.
Today's date is Thursday, September 28th, and you're watching WCAT.
October 4th will be retakes and absentee pictures for staff and underclassmen. This should only take a period or so. You will not be there all day since it's just retakes and absentees. This is most likely the last day for retakes, so make sure you take them as soon as possible.
If there are any seniors who still need pictures, they can make an appointment online for the Ocala studio on October 9th after school. This will likely be their last opportunity to be photographed for the yearbook. They should book online as soon as possible so they do not miss it.
Senior parking spot money is due tomorrow the 29th. If you do not pay this, you will not be able to paint a parking spot and you will be fined.
Book Bowl will meet today, September 28th. Both meetings will be held in the library during CAT period. Passes will be given out to students who have their paperwork in.
Due to the library being closed for testing last week and this week, students may turn in the FHS Book Club, FHS Nerds, or Library Volunteer Team paperwork by tomorrow at the end of the day. There is no deadline for Book Bowl except if you want to pass to the meeting. If you cannot make it to the library, you can drop off the paperwork at the front desk and Mrs. Peak will get it to Ms. Pohlers.
Students, please check your emails to see if you have any library or textbook debt. Be sure to clear any debt you have before homecoming. You can pay overdue fines and printing fees in person in the library or online in the RevTrack, the school's web store. Lost books must be paid for in RevTrack. Any books you owe other schools must be paid for in that school's web store.
Speaking of HOCO, guest forms are due tomorrow, so if you are bringing a guest from out of school, please fill this out and turn it in as soon as possible.
Homecoming tickets go on sale October 9th. They will be $25.
HOCO nominations are still going on for court. This will go on until Friday. You must have 3 nominations to get into the next nomination October 4th. The 10 official boys and girls on court will be announced October 10th.
There will be a pep rally at the end of the day this Friday. Make sure to show up. Now over to Ian with sports.
What's up, Force? I'm Ian here with all your sports news for today. Earlier this week, our girls volleyball team played against Buchholz. Let's learn more with one of our reporters who attended the game.
Our Forest girls volleyball team hosted a student appreciation game against Buchholz last night, winning the matchup in the first 3 sets.
I think that it was pretty well. Last time we played them, the game was kind of like we lost the first 2 sets and it was like we had to come back and work our way back. But I feel like we came in way stronger this game and I feel like it went really well.
Improving from last game, our Cats went out harder, winning the game even quicker than last time.
Tonight I feel like my performance was okay. I feel like I can do better and I feel like next week is a huge week for us, so I hope to improve before then in practices and stuff. But I think that it was okay. It was well. It was fine. Yeah.
Improvements between games make the season, and with plenty of games ahead of our players, they seem hopeful for what's ahead of them.
How I feel about the season going forward is good. I feel like we are going to be very good.
Make sure to keep an eye out for our Cats and to come out to support our team. For WCAT, this has been Ethan Ramsey reporting.
Thanks, Ethan. The girls' volleyball game today against TC has been canceled and rescheduled to next Monday, with JV playing at 5:30 and varsity playing at 6:30. This evening, our swim team will be having their meet against Lake Weir at 5 p.m. Boys golf will also be competing after school today at Buchholz. Tonight, our JV football team will be playing away against Westport, with varsity playing tomorrow at home against South Lake. The theme for the student section is Gold Out. This game will be our senior night, where we recognize our seniors and their family at halftime. Let's learn more about one of our seniors who has given up their time to raise our team spirit every game.
What's up, Wildcat? Cheyenne Paquette here. Good morning, Forest. I'm Cheyenne Paquette. Good morning, Forest. I'm Cheyenne Paquette. Good morning, Forest. I'm Cheyenne Paquette. Today's date is August 10th, and you're watching WCAT.
One of our students at Forest High School is heavily dedicated to and very skilled at her extracurricular activities in and out of the school day. Cheyenne Paquette is a very involved cheerleader, doing both sideline and competitive cheer, and also volunteering to coach young girls for cheer.
It's definitely a lot of hard work. We're working almost 3 days a week for practicing. You know, we're working on our stunts, we're working on our cheers. Especially right now, it's been super hard working on band dances. A lot of them are kind of the same, but they're very different, so it's kind of a hard mixture to like understand them all. But I think we're doing really good. I'm doing really good personally, and it's a lot of fun. I did coaching for MCYFL for 3 years, so it was middle school girls, 7th and 8th graders. So what I was doing is I was coaching them for sidelines, so I was teaching them their cheers and doing all that stuff. And then by the end of the season, I was teaching their competition routine for the end of the season.
Cheyenne is the president of the Student Television Network Club at Forest and had to learn how to balance cheering and still taking part in her filmmaking passion.
So in STN, it's just a really big family. I've met so many good people here. Like, all of my closest friends are definitely in STN. Going to California after not being able to travel for a convention for 2 years was definitely like the biggest thing ever. It was just like a breath of fresh air to be able to like know that we were able to go there, and it was a really good experience for all 20-something of us to be able to finally travel and compete in a convention.
Cheyenne aspires to be in the film production and journalism industry when she graduates and gives a piece of advice for anyone wanting to travel behind her footsteps.
In college, I plan to go to broadcast journalism school or sports broadcasting. I really haven't picked between the two yet. It's super hard to pick, but I've really had this ambition to go into broadcasting for, I want to say, my whole life. One piece of advice I would give myself is to not compare myself to so many other people. There's a lot of things I didn't do because I was scared to put myself out there. Like, I didn't do cheerleading freshman or sophomore year because I was scared to make a placement. I didn't join any other clubs, stuff like that. So I wish I would have just reached out more. I wish I would have not been so scared to be myself and get out there more.
Cheyenne does an amazing job of balancing all her commitments and does excellent work in both cheerleading and Student Television Network.
Go Cats! Go Cats! Go Cats! Once again, I'm Cheyenne. Have a great first day, Wildcats, and like always, go Cats!
Thanks, Abby. Lacrosse conditioning will begin Monday, and club season is already underway. Tryouts for boys soccer will be October 16th to October 19th. The team is undergoing conditioning on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4:30, allowing anyone interested to join in. Well, that is all the sports news I have for you guys today. Make sure to check back next week for more updates. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Ian. Ian reminded us that this Friday is senior night. Another senior we will see on Friday is Autumn Stoner. She is one of our drum majors. Let's learn a little more. Autumn Stoner is one of Forest High School's drum majors, with her responsibilities varying from conducting the band to being a major leader for her peers.
So my role and responsibility is to be able to conduct the band and basically step in as band director whenever Mr. Jones isn't there. For football games, I normally conduct for first and second, sometimes fourth. And for our halftime shows, I normally conduct 2 of the songs, and then my co-drum major will also conduct 2 of the songs, but basically just run the band.
With Autumn being in such a high position, she has found a few struggles that come with that role.
It's a lot. It's really difficult to be friends with some of the people that are the same age as me, but also be in a higher position than them. I had to work through that a lot, and it was kind of rough because I didn't really know where I stood, especially last year because I've been drum major for 2 years. I didn't really know where I stood, and trying to figure out how that was going to work definitely was a challenge, but I overcome it and we're here now, and I'm doing pretty well. It's been fun. People respect my position, but they also are friends with me outside of school. It's also challenging to keep track of everything that's going on because sometimes the communication gets a little bit lackluster, but we're trying to fix that this year.
With planning to continue with her passion in college, she has stayed on a progressive line to achieve those dreams.
My inspiration is doing this in college. I've been connected with a lot of colleges lately, and I've been doing a lot of summer programs and things like that, and it's definitely one of the best things that I can do in college. I know that I have college waiting for me, and I'm just beyond excited.
Autumn is extremely involved in and out of school, and she proves that it is possible to do as much as you want. Make sure to look out for Autumn conducting for our band. For STN, this has been Cheyenne Paquette reporting.
Activities.
Congratulations to all the football players, cheerleaders, and the band members on their senior year.
Well, students, that's all the updates we have for you today. To stay up to know all things for us, make sure to follow us at FHS_WCAT on all of our social media platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and the new app Threads. Once again, I'm Cheyenne.
And I'm Kendall.
Thanks for tuning in, and like always, go Cats!
Apparently the audio in that last second was terrible.
I have to.
It is, yeah.
After this call.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep.